Happy 1st of October. It is unusually mild. I am wearing a pair of shorts. It's about 6:30 in the morning to walk the dog around the fields. I'm quite pleased because today is a special day. So today is all about Win Your Dream Bike. Win Your Dream Bike is a brand that's owned by Endurance Zone. So it's the brainchild of our operations director, Tim, who a couple of years ago, pre-COVID, bought a bike, baffled it off and gave some money to charity. And we were like, do you know what? That's a really good idea, and it worked really well. So we decided to set up Win Your Dream Bike, which is exactly that. We buy bikes, dream bikes, bikes you really can't get your hands on unless you've got a lot of money, you know, 8, 9, 10,000 pound bikes. And what we do is we raffle them off and we give a large portion of the money that we make to charity. And we support a different charity every single month. So we've done Cure Leukemia, we've done Cyclists Fighting Cancer, we've done Rubens Trust, we've done Alex Dowsett's charity, Little Bleeders. So today we've got all of the winners of those bikes from the last couple of years and a couple of charity partners joining us in the Cotswolds. We're meeting at Broadway Tower. We've got a 35 to 40 mile bike ride, and then probably what cyclists love most, probably a couple of coffee stops on the way. But this is just a bit of an appreciation from Win Your Dream Bike, Endurance Zone, back to the winners, back to our charity partners. And to be honest, who needs an excuse to get a good bunch of people together and ride some bikes? So let's get stuck into it.
Your destination is on the right.
So as I say, let's get stuck into it. But what do I actually mean by this? So I mentioned previously as I was walking the dog around the field, saying how lovely the weather was, that this was Tim's brainchild. So Tim, who's our operations director, had the idea 2 years ago to raffle off a bike for some charity. And do you know what? It worked really well. So for me, this let's get stuck into it is about, Joy, it was a really good idea. How can we develop on that? How can we actually help more charities? How can we give away more bikes? How can we get more people active on bikes? So that's what we did. We sat in a room, we went, do you know what, let's get stuck into this. Let's pull on that thread a little bit more and let's see where this goes. And 2 years later, this is where we are. You know, 30 people in the Cotswolds riding bikes for charities with, you know, we've got mechanic support, we've got feed stations. So for me, let's get stuck into it. Is don't be scared to try something new. Don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to learn from it and go again. Otherwise, nobody would ever have a business. Nobody would ever set up a charity. So to close this off, an idea is only an idea unless you get stuck into it. Let's go.
WYDB.co.uk.
It's not going to be usable content. Win Your Dream Sweat, that is. So we've just stopped for a coffee break, just outside Stowe on the Wold. But I want to take you on a little walk. It's called the Dream Bike Walk. Check this out. All of this. Giant, Pinarello. What we got over here? No idea, Cannondale. Not sure that one is a winner's bike. The Trek, BMC, Oro. Look at this orange here. Look at this, man. Completely matching the bike. Look, the orange. I mean, naughty. What we got over here? We've got a Propel. So we got the Propel here. We got this one over here. This is my lucky bike over here. I didn't win it because I'm not allowed to enter, obviously. And then we've got a Giant over here. So the wall of dream bikes. Get involved.
Yeah, that'll do. Hands up, who's won their dream bike? Yeah? Almost. Hands up, who won their dream bike?
So we have wrapped up the Win Your Dream Bike winners slash charity ride, and I was actually going to talk about this in a different video, but it seems really fitting with today. So I was going to talk about surrounding yourself with good people and having that sort of common goal in mind and that kind of let's get stuck into it mentality. But I thought I'd mention it now because, you know, we've just done sort of 35 miles, pretty lumpy around the Cotswolds, and there were some pretty big hills there, and I'm, you know, not ashamed to say I got spat out the back a couple of times. But what I found is, you know, cycling has this amazing community where, you know, a lot of these people we've never met before, and they sort of pulled back, and all of a sudden you've got 2-3 people around you sort of riding with you, geeing you on to continue, you know, with the same goal. You know, the goal is to get to the top of that hill, the goal is to continue to get to the end of the route that we've planned, right? And you've got this common goal together, and that kind of leads me into actually the event itself. So, you know, surround yourself with good people. So I'm here on a Win Your Dream Bike ride, which is, you know, a brand that's owned by Endurance Zone, and I've had nothing to do with it, right? So you've got Chris, you've got Sophie, you've got Lou behind the camera that's organised the whole thing. So it's important to surround yourself with people that have the same objective, the same common goal, and the same sort of let's get stuck into it mentality. You know, to take this from an idea to where it is now 2 years later, it needed everybody to have that, do you know what, let's get stuck into it mentality. And so the key thing here is, you know, surround yourself with good people that can help you get to that same objective. And, you know, we have that throughout our business. It's absolutely amazing. I'm super proud of the team that we've got. You know, don't be scared to have people challenge you. You know, you want people that are better than you. You want people that have better ideas than you. You know, yeah, you're going to go back and forth from time to time, but you need to give them space to fail, to learn. But I mean, going back to what I was saying, take this event, it's been an absolute smash, and the team here have absolutely smashed it. You know, same goal, common goal, let's put on an amazing event, let's bring lots of people together, let's create this really great cycling community, and let's all get stuck into it together. So I will do a separate video on sort of team and how you build that kind of winning team, but for now, I am literally going to leave you with, we all got stuck into it.